Hello everyone and welcome to an exciting LEGO review on Jurassic collectibles. Tonight we are checking out a set I've been incredibly excited to review, the 18+ LEGO Jurassic Park set, the T.rex Breakout. This is set number 796 or 76956 even, sorry guys, with around 1,200 pieces, and it retailed for around £90 when I purchased it at its release. The back gives us a better look at the set, featuring both the T-Rex and the two Ford Explorers, and it also lets us see some of the film inspiration which the designers considered when it came to bringing this set together. Let's take a closer look. There is a fair few bags packed into this set, which makes sense given how many parts are included here. We also get a good sticker sheet with some great graphic design for the decals included here, and we get a gorgeous instruction booklet which is presented in alignment with the Jurassic brand. It even features some cool references to moments in the film throughout the build process, something which is very welcome. The first thing we get to build here is the classic Ford Explorer, this one being Explorer number 05. There is lots to love here, including the stickers which add a ton of detail to the vehicle and really help to capture the iconic appearance. I really love just how much depth is packed into the front of the vehicle here, with plenty of detail packed into the front roll bar and other details. I also love the amount of detail packed into the back of the vehicle, with even the small Ford Explorer logo, or Ford Explorer even, being present. It's worth noting that the hubcap of the tyre is printed rather than stickered, a nice inclusion as well. And we can easily remove the roof of the vehicle here to access the interior, with space inside for plenty of minifigures. There's even some great interior detailing, with the computer console for the tour guide program and the water cups included in the front of the vehicle, alongside the light which Lex uses later in the breakout sequence in the back. There are some good details packed in throughout, but it's fair to say that the build feels a little bit flat. This is a nice interpretation of the Explorer, however, and I am glad it has finally found its way into the LEGO assortment. The next build is the Rex, and this is something which I wasn't a huge fan of coming into this set. I can admit that having built it, the colours and other details are well realised, with the detail for the skull in particular working well. The Rex is a nice build and it definitely makes you feel more involved in the set by building the dinosaur, but I am not sure if this is as aesthetically pleasing a build as I would have liked to have seen. It's not awful, but I think brick-built animals always struggle with the blocky nature of LEGO itself, so this is not as convincing as something like a moulded figure in that regard. Next, we'll dive into the figures, featuring Grant, Malcolm, Lex and Tim, all of whom come in brand new variants which are either wet or muddy to depict this sequence. The details on the costumes are great, and each figure comes with alternative face printing and back printing to help to sell their appearance. Ignore the dust on the back of Malcolm, this is easily wiped off. Grant uses dark tans instead of light tans, as well as dark blue to emulate his wet apparel in the scene when compared to the classic minifigure. Malcolm's print is very similar, but with the wet water droplets applied to distinguish it. Tim's print loses some of the refined detailing for the undershirt, caking it in mud, but also unfortunately losing some of the striping detailing. Lex also features a less intricate shirt design where the mud has been caked over the top. The build for the breakout area itself is fantastic, with lots of small details packed in which I think fans of the original 1993 film will really appreciate. There is the sign for the Tyrannosaurus Rex paddock which looks great, and also the no photography signs on the fencing, something I didn't even realise was here until I built the set. We also have got the iconic 10,000 volt sign, albeit Legoified, and we have the detail for the goat chain around the back of the build. There is plenty of texture work packed in here, including the electric track for the Ford Explorers, and also lots of puddles and muddy detailing throughout the build. When we remove the sunken Explorer from where it sits, you can see that the Explorer roof is flat, allowing it to submerge well. There is lots of detail packed in underneath here to further help to sell the scene, and some of these details shine through under the Explorer itself, like the water pool it sits within. This is all rounded up with the great quote from Ian Malcolm at the front of the build, combined with the LEGO and Jurassic Park logos. This feels pulled straight from the screen with the attention of detail LEGO attained here, and it is a set I am very excited that I have added to my collection. I've got to admit, I am in love with this set. It has some minor areas where improvements could be made, particularly the Explorer and the minifigures, but as a shelf piece which will get people talking about Jurassic Park, this is fantastic. I cannot recommend this enough for fans of the classic Jurassic Park film, as this feels like the definitive LEGO set we've received to date. I would argue even more so than the D2C Jurassic Park gates. That's my thoughts, but I'd love to hear yours. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and until the next video, take care and have a great week.